Alright guys, actually let me go ahead and again turn this down a little bit. Hey guys, welcome always Sonic here, bringing you a new one. Oops, I paused that. Yep, paused that by mistake. nice. First few seconds of the video, already messing up. But this time I'm here to talk to you about the Advanced Hazel. Ended up getting it on just a random 10 spin. I think it was the most recent 15 from posting this video, or most recent half price spin. I want to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about supports. Now, those things have been falling out of favor for years, mainly because they are completely and utterly incapable of defending themselves in any situation. Even against generals that end up running up close to them. But I find that the Advanced Hazel isn't really a part of that category. And I think I know the reason why. Oh, by the way, this thing is a support type. But as you're seeing here, it moves just like a general. It's just as fast, just as nimble. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit more. Just as fast, just as nimble. Has, not maneuver armor, but it has a forced injector. Shields out the wazoo. Does a bunch of damage. But the thing that makes it so good is that speed and mobility. The general problem with support types. Is that they can't defend themselves. And failing that, it's impossible to get their team to actually defend them. Like, this guy could have taken me, but he just decides to screw off for whatever reason. You might not have known that I was the Advanced Hazel. And that guy is a melee type, by the way. Next was the Gundam Moon version of the Gazelle. Bonk. So the way I see it, there are two ways that support types can be relevant. Either A, they're simply capable of defending themselves in a one-on-one fight, or B, they're able to keep up with the generals and raids that run away from them the moment the round starts. And that latter category is the category I think this thing falls into. The Hazel is the Advanced Hazel, I should say. There are a bunch of different Hazels in this game. The Advanced Hazel is more than capable of keeping up with its teammates and running away and getting itself out of trouble. This thing is faster than some generals. Maybe not necessarily at this tier, but it is faster than some generals. Even raids, if it manages to catch them early enough, is going to have trouble getting close to them. I don't know why that last one did so much damage. That last missile. Now, usually, suits like this have to give up something. Usually, what they're giving up is range. This thing isn't quite a sniper. But as you see, I'm doing the mid-range game pretty well. You know, it can do mid-range support exceptionally well. I'm surprised at least one of those beams didn't hit. Oh well. But there are other suits in this game that do fall into the category of being fast enough to get themselves out of trouble. GPO-4, kind of the Super Gundam. The thing with Super Gundam is just that its missiles do build stun, so it can kind of fight off other raids. It can fight off enemy raids at least. But the Quest Yagdoga and the Delta Gundam absolutely fall into the category of being fast enough to keep up with their teammates. Said they're hopefully never far away from support. So if they don't get that support, it's not that their team was too fast or overextended or what have you. Love that. Bonk. Yeah. Those suits, the Delta Gundam, the Advanced Hazel, or the Quest find themselves in trouble. They're fast enough to keep up with the team, so that when a raid does show up, you know, it's not going to be fighting it 1v1 and begging and spamming chat for help as I do. Instead, the teammates hopefully won't be far away. Love that came all the way around the mountain just to fucking smack him in the face. Gotta love it. Anyway, let's not spend these last few minutes talking about the Hazel itself. I'm sure you've seen it. It's got a massive mega particle cannon, just like the Quest Doga, which does a bunch of damage. I don't think it does piercing. It might pierce, I don't know about that. It doesn't do heavy stagger either, but it does do a lot of damage, and uncharged it does scatter. scatter like a shotgun. I don't think that stuns, but still a decent chunk of damage, and uses the same beam rifle as the other Hazels. Only gets 4 shots, kind of slow firing, and if you do charge, I believe he uses 3 shots at once. Honestly, not terribly a big fan of it, but when comboed with this incredible shield, which also does pretty good damage, by the way. This thing it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, doesn't have a whole lot of ammo. It's a thing.
This is a winning strategy. Shield damaged.
Oops.
Defense is hindered. Ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
See, look at that. My shields kind of ate that. But the Hazel, well, the advanced Hazel, is a little on the frail side. I mean, that's kind of what you'd expect for a support. And now what are you going to do? Like that Aqua GPO one just kind of, I think that was a one-shot kill.
Select where and how to sortie again. Ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Also, I guess another suit that can kind of play like a general purpose suit or is fast enough to keep up with his team is Zeta Gundam HML. Matter of fact, is Zeta C1. It's Zeta Plus C1, I should say. The reason I jumped down here to help him out is because, yeah, that was a lucky shot. Because Jamroofins can actually be kind of tricky targets for raids. That's kind of a suit, not so much that I can keep up with his team, but it can kind of fight them on equal terms. Also, now that we have a minute left, I have to do this reminder because I have to do this reminder for the algorithms. I'm sorry. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. More of it will absolutely be coming. So if you don't want to miss it, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. Here comes the last team fight of the match. Of course, what I'm looking out for is that guy to the right. He's the raid. He's too far away to be a threat right at the moment. And we know for a fact these guys are generals. So go over here and provide some support. Bonk. So this thing even has close range melee combos that it can do. I mean, what support can do that? That was a general purpose. That was a general combo. That was a general type combo. He doesn't need my help, probably. Oops, maybe he does. Kind of a waste. That shield does a lot of damage, so you kind of want to get your money's worth out of it. If you're going to pick a guy off, then you kind of want to do it with just your beam rifle. Somehow that killed. I don't know if he just wasn't running any bulk on his thing, which I don't. Or if he was just... I'm not running any melee attack on this. I'm surprised that killed. Victory.
We won.
And there we go, the Advanced Hazel. Definitely one of the best supports in the game at the moment, and I absolutely love this thing. I'll see you guys later.